Hello, friends. It's Jesus' birthday, so come with me to his Italian villa, the Vatican. After a very cold week in Vienna, the plan was to head to the Czech Republic, but I absolutely could not endure more cold. So I pulled up trusty old Skyscanner and booked a super cheap ticket to Rome. I love EU flight prices. They are that girl. I flew with Lauda Air, a partner of Ryanair. And speaking of cheap tickets, this is the first flight I've ever been on where the attendants were selling lottery tickets and perfumes. Get your coin, y'all. After landing, I had to figure out how to get a ticket for the hour-long train into the city and then the metro. But you guys, they made the pickpocket announcement. Not quite the TikTok lady, but close enough. I loved my Hotel Ottaviano Augusto. I arrived the day before my birthday, and when I came back from treating myself to gelato in front of Trevi Fountain and the Spanish Steps, they left this card and bottle of wine. So nice. Now on to the Vatican. I booked a skip the line tour through Viator. There are lots of Vatican tours, so you can choose based on price, duration, and exactly what you want to see. My tour was 3 hours and cost about €50. My hotel was only a 15-minute walk away, which was really nice. Not surprisingly, the Vatican, it's crowded. At one point, our guide told us if we got separated from the group, we would actually have to leave, as you have to stay with a guide to gain clearance through the entire complex. I freaked out because I briefly lost my group while filming Sphere Within a Sphere sculpture, but luckily I found them. So visiting the Vatican museums felt very much like visiting the Met in New York, the Louvre. It's very, very big, lots and lots of people, lots of amazing art and sculptures. I have to admit, seeing the Sistine Chapel was a little anticlimactic for me. I didn't have any footage because as a Black female solo traveler in a country where I do not speak the language, I was not going to break the rule that you should not film in there, although I did see others doing it. As a matter of fact, I got yelled at later because I guess even though the guards have these very cool, very eye-catching uniforms, you're not supposed to film them. Anyway, I found the Sistine Chapel kind of overwhelming. I'm so used to just seeing the famous creation of Adam portion that I didn't realize the painting takes up the entire room, so there's a lot going on. Also, I imagine it being like its own cathedral, but it's somewhat small and filled with so many people who you have to maneuver around, but it was still a nice bucket list moment. What I enjoyed most was St. Peter's Cathedral, which is where our tour ended and we were able to explore on our own. There are exquisite monuments to various popes and angels and cherubs, and my favorite, St. Peter's Baldachin, which marks where his tomb is buried. So, when in Rome, make sure you roam around Vatican City.